मेरा नाम Rajan Singh hai. In the book Selected Episodes from Sikh History, Part 3, there were many people of great significance discussed throughout the story. Bibi Baniji was a very important woman in the book and how she represents the symbol of service. One popular story mentioned in old chronicles described how devoted she was when serving her father Guru Amar Das Ji, the third Guru. She was very loving and could never cause any harm to anyone. One day, Bibi Bani noticed that one of the legs on the wooden seat on which the Guru sat was about to break. She tried to support the stool to keep him from falling. Suddenly, she started to bleed, and the Guru then realized her act of kindness and gave her his blessings. She was being a good Sikh, which is one of the teachings in the Guru Granth Sahib. Bibi Bani Ji was a very humble and calm individual. Being a good Sikh means many different things, but I think what is important is the journey and learning experience of becoming a good person. It means to be truthful and honest, but you also need to be brave and courageous. All of the gurus had these traits and is why they stood up for what they believed in. For example, Bhai Mati Das Ji was a faithful follower of the Guru. He remained in a meditative mode with no fear of death at all. The younger Sahibzade were both very strong and brave despite their young age. We should all follow these rules in becoming a good Sikh. In other Sikh teachings, they explain the concept of vanchakna, or sharing with the community, such as donating your time through volunteering, sharing part of your income, and help feeding the less fortunate. There are many lessons I've learned from the story of Baitilkaji. Some are sharing, being brave, kind, and honest. These lessons will help me become a better Sikh because I would follow these teachings every day. I will practice until I start doing it regularly. This will help in everyday activities that we all do, such as daily prayers or Bad, and not just reciting them from memory, but understanding their meanings. We can share our belongings with the ones who don't have any, and food could also be donated to our community. Sikhs should also not be afraid of anything that stands in their way. For example, Guru Hargobind and the Sikhs fought in the Battle of Amritsar in 1634. The fighting lasted over 2 days, and the Guru showed signs of bravery and strength. In the end, the Sikh victory destroyed the idea of Mughal power and increased the Guru's support among people in Punjab. And last, being honest. We must all be honest so we can live a good life with no lies. Being honest means always telling the truth and following the Guru's teachings. In the Guru Granth Sahib, it explains living a life of truth and having respect for others. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa.